right, guys, we're back with chapter 11 of Bud Not Buddy. When last we left Bud, in chapter 10, he was pretty sure that this vampire stopped for him on the side of the road, kind of got convinced that he was a human, and then found more evidence that this guy is definitely a vampire. So he jumps in the car and takes off. Open to chapter 11, he didn't go very far. Bud doesn't know how to drive a car. So he literally rolled forward a few steps, the car died, and then he's stuck with this vampire. So eventually, he is able to trust this man who stopped for him. His name's Lefty Lewis, and he's able to take care of Bud and convince Bud that he can help him out and get Bud to safety. So I'm going to split this chapter into two parts because it's such a long chapter, but a lot of really great stuff happens. So just go ahead and read chapter 11 from pages 108 down to where there's a pause on page 115. So there's that gap in the text right there because it's one scene and then it jumps to another scene a little bit later. So just focus on that first part of the chapter. And I want you to think about, like, what do you think was going through Bud's mind? How did he convince him that he wasn't such a bad guy? And what do you think is going to happen next? Don't read ahead. Don't jump ahead. But what do you think is going to happen with Lefty Lewis and Bud now that Bud has been able to trust Lefty Lewis? What do you think is going to happen? All right, guys. Chapter 11.